following program is intended for mature audiences.
A democratic republic of sports. The Sportsocracy with ESPN Asheville hosts Tank Spencer and Jeremy Green.
And welcome into the Sportsocracy. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Green, and we are, as always, in the Wicked Weed studio. WickedWeedBrewing.com. Drink different. The Carolina Panthers, first 2 weeks of the season, 2 wins. Couldn't ask for a better start. Beat the New York Jets at home, and then last week, taking it to the New Orleans Saints, who were just coming off a shellacking of the Green Bay Packers. I didn't see that coming.
I can genuinely say I didn't either.
I didn't see the 26-7 win over the New Orleans Saints coming, but there again, maybe we should have. Maybe we should have seen Jameis Winston is going to continue to have his up and down games. But there's so many highlights to me for the Carolina Panthers. You could not have asked for a better start to the season for Sam Darnold in this new offense. You could not have asked for a better start from the defense that's turned in 10 sacks in the first 2 weeks. To me, this looks like a playoff team with a bullet.
It does to me as well. Christian McCaffrey's been good. The receiving corps has been good. Maybe a slightly light start to Robbie Anderson, but other than that, I don't really know how this could have gone any better. Mm-hmm. And tonight they play the Houston Texans, so it's only going to get better.
Right. Should be a 3-0 start to the season for Carolina. You mentioned Christian McCaffrey. He continues to be the straw that stirs the drink there. But here's the thing. I feel like they're a team now that doesn't have to rely on him to do everything.
No.
There were so many games that he's had where he's had 100 yards rushing, 100 yards receiving. He's had to score 4 touchdowns a game to make this team win. And he hasn't done that yet this year, and they've already won 2 games.
Well, I don't disagree with you, but at the end of the day, through 2 games, he's averaging 29.5 touches per game.
And he's going to, because you have to give him the ball.
That's an insane workload. I've said this to Christian McCaffrey for 2 years now. You cannot keep using a running back to that level. We've seen this way too many times. Mm-hmm. I would like to see some of that usage dialed back, and I think that's going to happen. Mm-hmm. I think they brought Sam Darnold into this offense. They maybe used McCaffrey a little too much to just make sure everything that is hunky-dunky. But I would like to see a few more carries for Chuba Hubbard. I'd like to see, just get the touch amount into the low 20s. Get it out of from near 30. Mm-hmm. That's too many for a running back. Mm-hmm. In a 17-game season, that's 500 touches. It's too many.
Yeah. And as Sam gets more comfortable with his receivers and everybody gets in this, gets the swing of this Joe Brady offense, I think you will see that happen.
Agreed.
But you have to use the weapon while you have it. And to me, he's the best running back in the NFL.
Oh, and I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Pass rush has been great. Looking at the schedule moving forward, there's a test coming. It ain't going to be tonight, and you get 10 days to prepare for it, but you're at the Dallas Cowboys next week.
Yeah.
Then you go Eagles, Vikings, Giants, Falcons. There's a lot of wins on the schedule. Mm-hmm. A lot. Just so long as they stay the course. Sam Darnold stays within himself. I will tell you, Sam in New York, I'm a Jets fan. I've watched it personally. Sam has a tendency to try to do too much when he gets into bad situations. I want to see what it looks like against the Cowboys next week when he's going up against Dak Prescott. Does he feel the urge to try to throw for 400 yards? That's not who he is, and that's not who he has to be. He does not have to do that. You keep him within himself and just keep chopping wood. Mm-hmm. Row the boat, as old P.J. Fleck likes to say. Everything's turning up Carolina blue right now. And I have to say, if you made me make a bet right now, not only are they going to make the playoffs this year, I would say they're the team that replaces the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the top of this division when it's all said and done.
I fully agree.
The Falcons are eons away. Mm-hmm. The Saints still have a lot of salary cap issues.
Got to find a quarterback.
You Jameis could be the quarterback in New Orleans. I'm not ready to throw dirt on that yet off one bad game.
Right.
They did beat the piss out of Green Bay the week before. Yeah. So I think that's a little quick. But here's what I will say. We were in the stadium for week 1. We watched a ton of week 2. It's good. It's real good. It's not fool's gold. Vegas is late on this team. I don't know that you're going to get another week out of this, but you got one tonight. Carolina, I love Carolina in the against the number tonight against the Houston Texans.
Yep.
I don't think this game's ever going to be close.
I don't either. And the only downside I can say for the Carolina Panthers through the first 2 weeks is I think they do have a problem on the offensive line. But that schedule that you just ran off there's not an elite pass rush in there.
No, and I will say this. The last 4 weeks of the season are daunting. That's a long way from now. Mm-hmm. A lot can change. A lot can grow. Worry about that when it gets here.
Yep.
You're at let the good times roll point.
Yep.
And even let's say they get the hell beat out of them by the Cowboys. Do I think it's going to happen? No, I don't. I think they lose, but I don't think they're going to get smoked. And if they don't, you've got 4 winnable games, 4 hyper-winnable games in a row. Mm-hmm. Then you go on a stretch where I would say probably 4 of the next 6 are I would favor you to win. Mm-hmm. Much closer. I mean, you got New England in that, the Dolphins in Miami. There's a lot to like. There's a lot to be happy about, and it's a good time to be a Panther fan.
Yep, it is. Keep pounding, Panthers, and we will keep you up to date on all the biggest news of the Carolina Panthers right here in the Sportsocracy. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you see all of our content as it comes out, team by team, or all of our live content as well, as we are live every weekday morning at 10 a.m. here in the Wicked Weed studio. I'm Tank Spencer, and he's Jeremy Green. We'll see you next time.